Hi everyone and welcome to a Theme Park Worldwide News Update. British-owned company Merlin Entertainments own a variety of different theme parks and attractions all across the world, and they're always looking for different opportunities to expand, whether that's new theme parks under the Legoland brand, or of course midway attractions such as the Sea Life Centres, dungeons and various other attractions. They're always looking for these different opportunities. Now over the past couple of years, Blackpool here in the UK has been a big focus for Merlin. They're now going to be operating the Sandcastle Water Park. Along with that, last year they opened a new attraction, Peter Rabbit's Explore and Play, which is down on the seafront. And yes, for 2023, it seems they're going to be opening yet another Merlin attraction in Blackpool. This is set to open in May this year, and this is going to be the Gruffalo Friends Clubhouse. So very similar to the Peter Rabbit Explore and Play attraction, it seems, as in it's only going to be a small experience. It's not going to be a full day attraction or anything like that. But that's the thing about Merlin's midway attractions. Things like Madame Tussauds and the Sea Life Centres, you know, the more either half day or visit for a couple of hours attractions other than a full day. But when it comes to that, it actually works really well for Merlin, because it then means they can sell multiple kind of tickets to each attraction to visit either in one day or a period of time. And in Blackpool and London, especially here in the UK, that's something that they do very well. You know, they cluster these attractions quite close together and they sell tickets for all of them. And of course, if you've got a Merlin annual pass, it adds more variety, being able to do all of these different attractions, which then of course makes more people want to buy an annual pass. So it's very clever how they do it. I really like the midway attractions. I actually think that some of the midway attractions are better kept and well themed than some of the theme parks that Merlin own, in my opinion. But yeah, there's a new attraction to add to the 7 other Merlin attractions they've got in Blackpool. Like I say, you've got Peter Rabbit, you've got Madame Tussauds, you've got Sandcastle, there's the circus, the tower, the dungeons. There's loads going on there. You can go and have a full day and pay for your Merlin annual pass in a day, basically, you know, if you do all these attractions. So much to see and do, which is great. And it's nice to see something else coming in. Now, this new attraction, the Gruffalo Friends Clubhouse, opening in May, is going to be located right next door to the Sea Life Centre, and that's the thing in Blackpool. It's all there on the Golden Mile. In fact, a lot of the attractions are very close, within like 10 minutes walking distance of each other, right near, of course, the iconic Blackpool Tower. Now let's talk a bit in detail about this new experience, and also have a look at some concept art as well. So it's going to be based on beloved characters from children's author Julia Donaldson and of course illustrator Axel Scheffler as well, and they're going to be featured of course in the new attraction with these different experiences. They're investing £2.3 million in this, and it's been 18 months in the making. We've known about them wanting to expand even more in Blackpool for some time. Obviously we saw Peter Rabbit open last year. That must have done very well for them, hence why they're now going to be opening up something similar but based around these different books instead of just the one theme, of course, with Peter Rabbit. So it's going to actually bring together 6 of the best loved stories to create an indoor play adventure. This of course is going to be mainly aimed at the under 10s market, with a special play area for those under 3 as well. But if we look through the concept art, it actually looks pretty good fun. Let's have a little look at it just here. So yeah, guests are going to burst through the pages of some of their favourite stories into a magical 3D world. That's quite interesting. Of course, we've got the Gruffalo just in there. Along with that, the Gruffalo's Child, Zog, the Snail and the Whale, Room on the Broom, and the Highway Rat as well. Some of those I've never heard of, some of them I have, because obviously Merlin have worked with Julia Donaldson for quite some time now, especially down at Chessington World of Adventures, with Room on the Broom, the walkthrough experience there. Maybe we're going to see some elements like that in this new attraction in Blackpool. And along with that as well, of course, the Gruffalo River Ride that they've got there at Chessington, which is very well themed actually. So yeah, it gives me hope that they're going to do a really good job of this new experience. But yeah, mostly it is a play area with some theming and interactive experiences around. But it is interesting how it says a magical 3D world just there. Or we're going to maybe see some projection mapping and that sort of thing in there to kind of bring it to life more, possibly so. But yeah, like I say, it's specifically designed for those under 10, but with a toddler play area as well for those under 3. So yeah, they're really thinking about it. You know, it's good to see Merlin always on the ball and expanding. Obviously, they're spending a lot of money. I mean, with brand new roller coasters planned at all of their resort theme parks here in the UK. That's very exciting. And then yeah, always looking at other ways to develop. I mean, last year we found out they were going to be operating Sandcastle. Same for operating Cadbury World in Birmingham. We'll head back there this year and see what that's like now. So yeah, they're always looking at expansion on top of what they're doing in the park. So big money's been spent by Merlin. I think there's a couple of reasons. I think the first one is the pandemic. Following that, the parks have been doing really well, especially throughout 2021. That was a really good year for the parks. Everybody wanted to travel again. Everybody wanted to get out and enjoy things. So I think that's part of the reason. And also, I think they were a little bit scared about the London resorts, as much as nothing seems to be coming to fruition with that, and I don't think it will do now. It's become a bit of a laughing stock, hasn't it, really? However, I think it scared Merlin a little bit to think we need to plan something just in case, and that's why we've seen a lot of this expansion. So yeah, it's good to see. But the Gruffalo Friends Clubhouse adding to the Blackpool list of attractions, opening in May this year. Have you been to the Peter Rabbit one? We've had a little stroll in there. Obviously it is designed for kids to visit, but we had a little look in the shop and stuff, and you know what, it seemed pretty well themed for what we saw there. So and imagine this is going to be something similar to that. But let us know your thoughts. Of course, here on Theme Park Worldwide, we're always covering as many theme parks and attractions as we can. But the Merlin parks, the Merlin annual pass, of course, something that we always like to talk about, because so many people have these Merlin passes and they are really good value. Like, this isn't like a paid promotion or anything, but, if you are getting to Blackpool, you can do like all those 7 attractions and cover things on your pass. Along with that, you can go down to London, do all the attractions there, and that's just outside of the theme parks, So if you are visiting these attractions, the Merlin Pass is great value, and you can certainly make the most of it all. But yeah, £2.3 million investment, more money being spent by Merlin, and that's what we like to see. Thanks for joining here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there, keep on riding. See you all in the next video.